So you had the week off last week. How did that wind up going for you?
It went all right. I wasn't crazy about it, but we did have PJ had a hip flexor issue, so we kind of held him out all week. Jackson Armstrong has turf toe, held him out, and Spencer Clubb has a groin injury, so we held him out. Now Spencer may be out another week. He's still having a tough time with the groin issue. But, we worked on our tackling. We kind of sat down as a staff and watched some things we want to work on, and that was one of them for sure, was tackling. Did we get better? We'll find out Friday night. But that's the way we kind of approached it last week.
Yeah. Well, Valliant had a bye too, so it didn't really help either team any more than the other, did it?
No, it didn't. I thought of that too. Because we were sitting there thinking, well, we'd go watch them and this and that, and come find out they had a bye. So coach called me. We traded actually last week with them. I'd like to think we're in a little better situation after coming off a win than those guys.
How does Valliant look?
They've got about 3 or 4 kids that we don't have anyone on the team that can catch. Number 22, he's going to play some running back. He's going to play corner. We don't have anyone that can catch him. Quarterback's the same one from last year, like 6'6", runs well, throws the ball well. Of course, they're in kind of a double wing set this year, running the ball. They don't throw it a whole bunch anymore. He'll play safety for them. They've got I think he's a sophomore or freshman, number 24. He's a defensive end, and he'll play some running back too. Same thing, he can go.
Do they look like they're better than they were last year, or about the same, or?
I don't know, about the same. The last game we got of them was against Lone Grove, and Lone Grove is very, very good, very good. So it's hard to get a read on that. The other game was Winniewood. I'm going to be honest, way down from us. I don't know what Winniewood's got. Another one was Marietta. Same situation. How good are they? We don't know anything about these teams.
But did the kids respond pretty well to having the week off, or?
They did pretty good. This is a big week. We gave them Friday off, and of course Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So we got to come back and get after it. It's going to be hot. I got something on the board, and of course telling everybody, 2012 was the last time Heber won back-to-back football games. That's 10 years ago. Beat Gore week 3 and beat Valliant week 4, just so happens. So
maybe history repeats itself.
Well, that's what we're hoping. We're trying to, do things a little bit different and build on this. And here's a little milestone to kind of shoot for. But, same old, same old. We want these kids to go compete, which they've done all year, fight to the bitter end. Yes, we'd like to win, but if they'll do those things, I think a lot of things will take care of themselves.
And this is a district game that you really need to win to possibly get into the playoffs.
Yes, Coach Armstrong's brought that up a bunch. That we do. We think about stuff like that. If you don't, you're in the wrong business. But yeah, if you lose this one, you're going to have to upset 1 or 2 people. So this is one you really kind of need.
Mm-hmm. But overall, your kids should be ready to go Friday night.
They should be. We're going to take Jackson out today, and we're going to tape him up. He's going to kind of go slow today. PJ, I think's all right. He could have probably went Thursday, but we just held him out. So PJ should be fine. Like I said, Spencer may be off another week because that groin issue, it's hard to get rid of.
Right. Well, do you anticipate continue with the run a little bit more, or go back to the pass and run mix?
Well, we'll do the mix. Now, it's looking like we'll maybe get back to throwing a little bit more this week. But, it's one of those deals. If we can do both, we'll go into the game and figure out what they're going to take away and try to do the other.
But the way y'all have done it, you passed pretty well the first 2 games, then ran the 3rd game. That makes it pretty tough for the other team to prepare for.
Yeah, they're going to have to try to figure it out, what they want to do or what they're going to do. I hope we just continued success and keep trying to get better and better.
Well, Coach, thank you very much.
Thank you.